Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brian Sterling. We continue to follow the severe winter storm that's impacting tens of thousands across West Michigan tonight. Snow piling up, strong winds making it very challenging for people to hit the roads. This is a look earlier at a city bus stuck in the snow between Madison Avenue and Cherry Street. That was at about 8 o'clock tonight. Thousands also dealing with power outages. It may take crews hours before the power is restored. One of the most impacted areas is in the city of Wyoming. We have team coverage for you tonight. Taylor Morris will have some tips for you to stay safe in the storm. And although you can't see him, Kyle Mitchell is riding shotgun, keeping an eye on the road conditions out there. Meteorologist Blake Harms will tell us what the weekend holds. But we begin with Chief Meteorologist Ellen Baca.
We've been talking about this storm for several days, and one of the terms that we've been using to describe it is high impact. And we're only a portion of the way through this storm. We expect even more power outages to start to spark, and even more snow is expected to fall tonight through the day on Saturday. So let's start with what's going on right now. We still have some light to moderate snow coming down across the area, reduced visibility, also just stacking up another round of snow for the plows, and they need to catch up on that. But what we're watching is a brief lull for some. That's saving grace for South Haven down to Kalamazoo and Benton Harbor. These areas in this stretch of I-94 likely will get a bit of clearing here before the next round arrives. The entire system is about to pivot over West Michigan, so even areas with the lull for now should anticipate snow filling in by the time we get to 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Areas near I-96 and north, you might not see a lull in the snow at all, just some lighter to moderate snow now, and then increased intensity by the time we get to tomorrow morning and then through the day on Saturday. Right now, snowfall reports are coming in right on target with what we expected. Some on the low range are closer to 3 inches, but most are coming in close to about 6 inches. It's pretty, but it's also pretty heavy, and that's the problem that we're dealing with. Looking at this live cam, this is Boatworks, Lake Macatawa. You can see how the snow is weighing down on the trees. We have a lot of views showing it weighing on the power lines. And unfortunately, even though we have a lull in the winds right now, very gusty wind upstream, and we expect this to spin in tonight, especially close to daybreak tomorrow morning. Quick check of the futurecast. You can see some wind gusts 40 to even 45 miles per hour by 2 a.m. and then close to the lakeshore by the time we get to 5 a.m., 40 if not 50 mile per hour wind gusts possible. This continues for a portion of the day on Saturday. So unfortunately, it looks like the power outages start to spark as early as tomorrow morning. And this weekend, we're going to see even more lake effect snowflakes.
Yeah, that's what is going to come next. So as we're seeing the system continue to roll through, here's Futurecast right now. You can see, again, that's where we're seeing that band of snow here in the Grand Rapids area. As we head through the overnight, there's that pivot as the low, pretty easy to spot right there over Lake Michigan, moves almost directly overhead. We continue to see some snow here in the Grand Rapids area overnight. Precipitation fills back in as we get closer to sunrise on Saturday. Early Saturday morning, some folks may wake up and not see a whole lot of activity. That's just because the lake effect is beginning to shift. As we head into later Saturday morning and especially into the afternoon, we start to see those rather intense lake effect bands, and this snow will be much lighter, finer, and easier to blow around than from the snow we've seen tonight. So still on track to see 10 to 14 inches. This includes what's already fallen through Saturday evening, but we're now tracking an additional batch of heavy lake effect snow that really gets going Saturday evening with strong westerly winds, impacts a good portion of West Michigan and continues into Sunday morning. So we are thinking church closings are looking fairly likely at this point, not only because of power outages, but because of potentially significant additional snowfall. And that rolls on through Sunday morning before we start to get a break later Sunday afternoon and evening. This is additional snow for Sunday, 6 to 8 inches possible across our favored lake effect areas, 4 to 6 inches just a bit further inland. Areas over toward Lansing, an additional 1 to 4. Would not be surprised to see some areas see close to 20 inches of snow as a 3-day total. And so between that, the risk for power outages and cold temperatures, we are in for a messy weekend. And as Ellen mentioned, it's only getting started. Brian.
All right, Blake, Ellen, thank you for that. We now head to News 8's Kyle Mitchell, who is out on the roads. He's been looking at road conditions for hours now. Kyle, what are you seeing?
Brian, we're actually seeing the snow pick back up right now. We did have a lull. It's still not nearly as intense as we saw just maybe a couple hours ago. We are over On the southeast side, MLK and Eastern in Grand Rapids. Really seeing still a lot of plows out, focusing on those main roadways. The back roads, we saw, I think, went down a few of them that seemed like it might have had one pass over it. It was still a little tricky to get through that. But these main roads definitely have seen some improvement. I think it's because the snow died down for a bit and the plow trucks were able to get out here. We've seen a few cars kind of, plowed in a little bit. Make sure, if you are able to move your car to the correct side of the road, if you have restrictions on your street. We're just turning on a side road right now, taking a look at conditions here. This doesn't look too bad, but it's still pretty slick and slow going. Visibility is one thing that's really improved with that lull that we've seen really just within the past hour or so. But still, difficult out here if you don't have to be on the roads. Those hills have been really challenging. Earlier tonight, we saw 3 cars trying to get up a hill on College just north of 196, really struggling to get to the top. One of the cars, there were multiple people pushing that vehicle up the hill. So in particular, those hills can be challenging. But give the plow crews space, give them time to get out there and clear those roads. We'll send it back to the studio.
Okay, Kyle Mitchell in Mobile 8 tonight, giving us an idea of the road conditions out there. Roads, not the only issues that we're seeing. Air travel, pretty much a no-go this evening. You're looking at a live image of the Ford International Airport, where a majority of the flights there have been canceled. One man waiting for his wife and 17-month-old daughter to arrive from Florida this afternoon was surprised that the flight was still scheduled to arrive.
Well, my wife and my 17-month-old daughter are coming back from Florida. We did not think the flight would go or take off, and then she said they were at the airport and it was going, and I look at this board and everything's canceled except for, 2 flights. It's a red board. I still don't know how they're going to land, but I'm assuming they are.
And we're told they did get in okay. For real-time updates on those flights to and from the Ford, we have a link that you can check over on our website, deadwoodtv.com. Consumers Energy says crews are staying on top of the outages caused by this storm. Joining us now, Brian Wheeler, the Media Relations Manager with Consumers. Brian, thanks for your time. Right off the top, I want to talk about what's happening in Wyoming. We have heard that that area has a cluster of outages. What can you tell us about what's happening there?
Sure. Well, it's certainly been an unusual day. The storm, heavy snow, high winds that are coming through on the back end. Right now, we're looking at about 40,000 outages across the entire state, and that includes some in Wyoming and others in West Michigan. So the specifics about that one I'm not familiar with, but I do know that we're seeing branches and limbs coming down because of that really heavy snow at this point, and so that's a hazard.
Yeah, I was going to say, everyone seems to be in concurrence here at Storm Team 8 that this snow, it's wet, it's heavy, it's clinging to the lines. Given that, what is your plan going in for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, well, the important thing for us was to be prepared for this storm. So we've talked before about how we had over 400 crews that were ready and staged going into this bad weather coming in today. A lot of those workers have begun their work tonight, and you're going to see that work continue overnight and through the morning as we know the storm is still continuing, still delivering more wind coming overnight. So we'll have a really good sense, I think, by the time the start of the day, just what we're in for here and how quickly we can get power back to everybody.
Yeah, Brian, and just taking a look at the outage map, it just occurs to me that unlike a summer storm where you might have a path or a particular area that's concentrated with outages, these outages are all over the place.
Absolutely. It's been an interesting progression in the forecast. We're really looking at an impact across the entire lower peninsula. So West Michigan, but other parts as well, other communities. We've talked about really 4 concentrated areas where we're trying to stage clusters of crews. Jackson, our home base, our headquarters, Grand Rapids, Cadillac, and then also the West Branch area, more toward the east side of the state. So with 400 crews, it gives us a lot of manpower, a lot of resources, but there's also a lot of ground to cover.
And again, Brian, the reminders on what folks should do if they do lose power tonight.
Absolutely. So it's very possible that you may have power right now. You could wake up without it. So make sure you're charging your phone because that's a good resource to connect you with information. Have an emergency kit, have a plan including food, medicine, water. Make sure that you have what you need on hand in the event that you do lose power. Going to our online outage center, consumersenergy.com/outage center, a great resource for tips and information, and also to register for alerts so that we can get updates to you if you lose power.
All right. Brian, I know you're busy tonight. Brian Wheeler with Consumers. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, let's get over to News 8's Taylor Morris. Taylor has been outside all evening long. We find her in Kentwood now with more safety tips on those who may be out driving or who have lost power. Taylor.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, all evening we've been traveling across Kent County following these weather conditions. And like Consumers just said, the snow is wet. It's heavy. Even just us driving around, we've seen it, sticking to those power lines, causing a lot of those power outages. Earlier today, we talked to the Kent County emergency management team who wants to share a few tips when it comes to staying safe during the storm. Now, some of the messages they are pushing today is staying off the roads at all costs unless you have a medical emergency. And if the power does go out and you are using a generator, make sure to be extra cautious. Don't keep it in your garage, and make sure it's in a well-ventilated area. Also, if you have to leave your house, make sure to have a flashlight, extra food, water, blankets, and socks inside of your car. Also, flares, which is something you wouldn't normally think about. This is in case you end up in a ditch. It's to help make sure you are visible to other cars.
So thankfully, we've been in very close communication with Consumers Energy. We've been working with them. They've been bringing us into their briefings, and so we've been able to get a look at what they're doing. I'll let them speak to that, only to say, though, that they've got a lot of mutual aid partners, and we expect to see some of those crews come in, depending on the need. If we start seeing outages and they start looking like they're more than what the local crews can handle, there are provisions in place, and those companies are working on that effort.
Now, we also have a full list of warming centers across West Michigan on our website at woodtv.com. Brian, back to you.
We'll continue to bring you the latest on this forecast, and we'll get you updates on the weather. You can get them anytime as well by checking out our Storm Team 8 weather app.